We have no mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an added access.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you once again to this amazing platform where we bring you information that has to do with the United States of Biafra. Information coming from the right source. In this platform, we promote and support the restoration fully and recognition of the United States of Biafra under our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, and of the Supreme Commander of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, the Deputy Prime Minister. Wherever you are and you're watching this program, I welcome you. Please like and share to all platforms. In this program, we will be continue to show you information that are coming from all angles, more especially things that has to do with the Biafran territory, regardless where it is, whether in the east, in the west, in the north, in the south. We bring it before you so that you can digest it and have a rethink and know where you stand. The only thing that can guarantee our freedom in that contraption called Nigeria is Biafra. It is either Biafra or nothing. And wherever you are, continue to support the United States of Biafra. That is the only way to go. That is the only way you can have good economy and have security. Regardless what you see today, do not get distracted. Do not get bemoved. Continue to stand your ground, to demand for self-determination because it is your right. Do not allow anyone to take away the right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, and the right to life from you. Kindly watch this video for more wisdom. Let's watch.
Meanwhile, the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has called on the European Union and the United States to conduct an impartial investigation into alleged state-sponsored insecurity in the southeast. He lamented over the deliberate efforts to falsely link IPOB members to fabricate raids in Imo and Anambra states. He expressed his grievances during a meeting with his legal team to address the Nigerian government's alleged attempts to manipulate public opinion ahead of his trial on April 29, 2025. Now, this was via a post by Aloy Ejimako. Kanu described these raids as state-sponsored tactics to deflect attention from global campaigns for his release. All right. So he says that Nnamdi Kanu met with his legal team. This is a statement released by Aloy Ejimako. He released a statement from his legal team addressing the Nigerian government's alleged attempts to manipulate public opinion ahead of his trial on April 29, and he highlighted concerns over deliberate efforts linking IPOB to fabricated raids in Imo and Anambra state, describing these as state-sponsored tactics to deflect attention from global campaigns for his release. A lot of people have been campaigning for his release lately, and they're saying that what the recent upsurge of insecurity, remember just 2 days ago, we heard that they raided some hideouts. The police said they raided some hideouts and that they were able to apprehend some IPOB members. They got some weapons from them and cache of arms from them. That's what they told us, that those individuals were IPOB members based on their raid. And this month, Nnamdi Kanu is to appear in court. So the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu is saying, or rather Nnamdi Kanu through his legal team is saying that this is deliberate, is a fabricated attempt to ensure that whatever it is that may occur when he appears may not necessarily work out. But I think the rule of law needs to apply now, because this time around I don't know what other excuse that would allow for him to continue to remain in custody. Meanwhile, in a very recent development, I'm sure you guys heard that Simon Ekpa, right, that the Finnish court has approved for his extradition to Nigeria on July 12th, and a lot of Nigerians wondered that what precisely could that be, or why would they eventually extradite him? Why would that process be, considering the fact that it may result or turn out to be what transpired during the initial time that Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria, that it could actually exacerbate insecurity in the southeast. Well, let's just say, for example, that his lawyer has come out to say that the Finnish courts did not approve anything, that these are all lies from the federal government. So, you know that on Tuesday we saw the story across social media platforms and even some news channels. The judgment was said to have been delivered at the Pajat Hain District Court in Lati on April 18, 2025. The post was widely shared on X, formerly Twitter, Facebook and TikTok. The viral post was accompanied by an AI-generated picture showing Ekpa in an attire that appears to be from a prison uniform. So, popular blog sites published it. Reno Mokri, former presidential aide, referenced the viral post on Ekpa, and a couple of news channels actually talked about it. So, on Wednesday, a newspaper published a picture for its front page for Wednesday's edition. The picture shows that the viral post on the purported approval of Ekpa's extradition by a Finnish court was a cover story of a newspaper edition. Other versions of the viral post have also been archived. Now, we know that Ekpa was arrested in Finland on November 21, 2024 by law enforcement agents over alleged terrorism. He was subsequently sent to prison by the District Court of Pajat Hain for spreading terrorist propaganda on social media. And Ekpa was said to have committed the crime in 2021 in Lati municipality. He's accused of instigating violence and inciting terror in the southeast of Nigeria through his social media pages. So, obviously, Nigerian authorities have been demanding the extradition of Ekpa, a dual citizen of Finland and Nigeria, for prosecution. However, the effort has not yielded any result right about now. So, the senior detective superintendent of the National Bureau of Investigation in Finland disclosed that a Finnish district court fixed May 25 for the prosecution to file charges against Ekpa. Subsequently, Laksonen said Ekpa would remain in custody until his trial, since the alleged offense was not bailable. Recently, Carl Gumorus, Ekpa's new lawyer, said Ekpa will appear in court in June 2025 to face trial. So, based on what a couple of investigative platforms did, Nigerian authorities had indicated their intention to seek Ekpa's extradition. It remains unclear whether a formal request has been submitted to Finnish authorities or when extradition proceedings might begin in court. But when, online platforms, specifically the cable, contacted Gumeras via email, he said no court in Finland has taken such a decision. He says, I can confirm to you, this is Simon Ekpa's lawyer, I can confirm to you that no decision has been taken in Finland. I have no information on the matter, so no such decision could have been taken. I wonder who is spreading such information. That was what the Finnish lawyer of Simon Ekpa said. So, who brought up this information? Is this the federal government? Is this a deliberate attempt to possibly make it seem like they have control of that situation? Because I remember speaking about this 3 days ago, and I said, seriously, you've been able to perform and utilize your intelligence to ensure that this man is extradited to the country, but you've not been able to use that same intelligence and effort to eradicate Boko Haram and insurgency occurring in several states across the federation. So a lot of Nigerians were wondering, what is your priority as security agencies? The National Intelligence Agency, the DSS, the SSS, all investigation bureau, if this was your priority and you could actually put every resource together to ensure this happens. Well, as it stands now, the lawyer to Simon Ekpa has told us that that's not what it is, that it is not true. Ladies and gentlemen, today's Thursday, April 24, 2025. I have right here in the studio Dr. Pastor, Barrister, Chief, Eze, Professor Darlington Agumore. How are you, sir? Good evening to you.
Esther.
Yes.
This is my titles. We go watch them.
Hey. We go chop goat meat.
Are you sure you?
Pepper soup.
Are you sure you can take that?
You say wo correct one.
Are you serious?
With better mind. I'm telling you, you go enter.
He doesn't chop life.
How are you, sir?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm fine. Well done. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
So let's start off with INEC. Do you think it's a good development that INEC is coming up with this initiative? that even if you do not have your PVCs right about now, that it's not a big deal, right? You can obviously go ahead with your computer generated slip. You don't longer have to queue or fight over or have issues with not having your PVC to vote. You know that in 2023 we saw a lot of underage voters with the PVC. So if this is one method through which they want to possibly add to the Electoral Act or update it, don't you think that there are other methods or other avenues through which they will make the Electoral Act better ahead of 2027?
Esther, this INEC chairman, I thought they said he's going.
He's going towards the end of this year by November now. Maybe this is one of the final efforts.
I thought he has already resigned or left and somebody is in acting capacity.
Yes, but it's not yet official. The presidency has not yet chosen an official person.
Please, somebody should advise him to leave that office. We have had
it's not yet time. It's in November that he will leave.
No. There's no need. We have had enough of him and his shenanigans. Seriously. You mean up till now, this man could not perfect our electoral system? He's still doing trial and error. After how many years with all the billions? What kind of professor is that man? You mean up till now, INEC chairman cannot perfect our voting system in this country? He's still doing. What is the guarantee that this latest development will guarantee? What do I call it now? A perfect election. What is the guarantee? None. Esther, no. Go and check. Behind this thing is proposing now. There is something not clear to everybody, because this man have sworn never to give us a perfect election. So at every point in time, he's developing something that will confuse everybody, and at the end of the day, he will tell us there was a glitch somewhere. So we are tired of this. Is a trial and error method. These other countries that are getting it right, what is wrong? Can't he go there and learn something? Esther, can't this man go there and learn something, please? After all these years, look at all the years this man has been conducting election. So up till now, he has not seen the loopholes. He has not seen the mine holes, the mine fields that have been led for him and all that, for him to sidestep it and then do something right for once, so that all these 40 steps and all that will stop. I mean, I am tired of hearing this man bringing up till today. He has not told us what is a glitch and why it was only the presidential election that
he has explained.
He have not. You
forgotten?
No.
He said there was an HTTP error.
That was not a perfect explanation as far as I'm concerned. When you say there's a glitch that affected only the presidential election, my dear, it must be clear cut.
But what the former Minister of Information told us in 2023 was that it was deliberately not uploaded. That because there were permutations that there will be cyber.
Exactly. So why is he saying that the INEC chairman is telling that thing?
That what INEC said was different from what the former Minister of Information said.
Exactly. That's my worry here. So there is no sincerity among these people. Telling lies. I mean, grown men telling lies right, left, and center. I told you here that one of the qualifications for you to come into this government is if they ask you, can you tell lies? You say yes, sir. Come in.
Are you sure?
I am telling you.
No, they are doing their job.
Hold on. This, Esther, please. This is not how to do your job. By telling lies. Forget it. Mention any of them that have told you something here, and you can go to bank with it. Just mention one person. Mention it from INEC chairman to Lai Mohammed to even ministers. Lying from right, left, and center. All of them. Their spokesperson lie. You can. I mean, on what basis will you be telling lie to something that is very obvious? Tell me. This lie is becoming too much. That is why nobody is paying attention to what they are doing again. If they tell you something, go and look outside. It's a different thing altogether. You just played Tinubu's voice note when he was campaigning. Is that what is on ground now?
Well, some people will say it's just 2 years.
You can imagine.
He wants to ensure that some of these things are on ground. That's why 2027 will be good if he's re-elected.
Esther, please.
It's not magic. Remember yesterday, Nuhu Ribadu said that the administration was inherited a bad economy. They inherited all the sectors were bad. And I asked the question that if that was the case, why did the president say he was going to continue from where of other presidents
you
stopped?
can see now. You can
so
see.
A couple of Nigerians felt
You
that
see?
it was because maybe he wanted the support of Buhari by saying, okay, you have done well, I will continue.
No, if he are coming to office, why can't he be his own man? Why must he continue from where Buhari stopped? According to him, he has even done worse than Buhari. I mean, worse than Buhari. So what excuse again?
You say the president has done worse than Buhari?
100 times. Where did he meet us?
He will tell you that you are not being sincere.
Okay, tell me, where did he meet us in this economy? Where was your naira? Where was your fuel subsidy? And what was the position of your pump price of fuel when Tinubu came into office?
In these 2 years right now, in the 2 years of the president, I am not advocating. My job is to ensure that we balance and bring in all perspectives.
Don't try to balance well.
No, I'm
before we direct things here now.
No,
because you are telling me about. Okay, go ahead.
His report sheet in 2 years. Southwest Development Commission, Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, North Central, South. I'm coming. I never finished. Let me read it out. This all the long. Come on, let me read it.
Before I may forget what I.
No, don't forget.
Okay.
Consumer Credit Corps, Blue Economy, Livestock Ministry, Naira for Crude, Credit Corps, CNG, Local Government Autonomy, Ease of Passports, E-Gates, 3M Triple T, Permanent Minimum Wage Increase every 3 years, Crude for Naira Deal, Metering of All Assets, NYSC Alawi from 33,000 to 77,000, Treasury Bills above 20% yearly interest, Lagos Calabar Coastline, Sokoto Badagry Road, Tax Reform Bill. They say the list is endless.
Esther, all these things you listed now, where are they on the ground? Can you pinpoint any of them that is working that you and I can verify?
NYSC Alawi, they started receiving their monies last month, March.
Are you serious?
They are now receiving their 77,000. And then the what do you call it? Now fund student loan. That one too don't commence. There are evidences. Some of them are already bringing out some receipts online.
Are you serious?
And that one we don't see. The CNG I never know because some people are not adopting that system. They feel it's not safe. There's no proper center around.
Okay, let's take the two. The two that you said is working. What is the percentage of these students' loan and then that of NYSC? How many of them among the generality of Nigerians? You remember we are 200 and something million people.
More than now.
Good. So out of these 200 and something million people, you now give a loan to a few million, maybe 1 or 2 million people. It's not even up to. The last time I checked, it's not even up to 50,000 people that are collected. Abi? Good. Esther, then the NYSC, what is their numbers? You see, these things are tokenism. These things are, even he himself, he knows that these are not what we call performance.
But that's what he has on paper now.
That's the performance of a failure. That's the truth. The performance
so
of
a. Way I tell you now, where there is supposed evidence, no congratulations.
Do you know that the students' intake in the base have dropped? Some collected that loan and dropped out of university because of what? The harsh economic environment in those universities. Do you know that they gave them only only the school fees, and the school fees they collect is not even up to the school fees of some universities as of today, and so they dropped out. You mean when you pay school fees you will not feed, there will be no accommodation and other miscellaneous expenses? Students are no longer coping in university, they have dropped out. Go and check. Some universities are lamenting that their students have dropped. Some left school. Even after collecting the loan, they left school. So is that success or progress? The answer is capital no. Go and check the amount of loan you are talking about, whether this loan can even pay school fees in some universities, because immediately they heard of this loan, some universities increase their school fees. Is that not true? So if the loan you collected cannot pay school fees, then what is the essence of the loan? Oh God Almighty.
Esther,
I am telling you, we are analyzing issues here. I want to tell you why that loan has failed.
Okay.
And you cannot dispute that because the facts are there. The loan you gave students cannot pay their school fees, not to talk of accommodation and feeding. So, what is the benefit of the loan? You can say that one is cancelled. NYSC, is it not for just 2 years that they are going to serve? Esther, after collecting 71,000 for 2 years, what happened with the remaining years of your life? Will you get job when you finish? The answer is capital no.
But the president has an academy, Leap Academy. That's the initiative. Yes, and where there will be vocational skills training to encourage every sector, artisanship, engineering, crafts, all those things, so that they can be able to utilize a form of enriching themselves. They become entrepreneurs and they're not dormant in the society after they've left their school.
Esther. Where will they be operating with this skill? Is it in this same economy that
they want them to be ingenious and creative and become productive?
Hold on. I said, where will they apply this skill? Is it not in this economy?
Yes.
Where 7.2 million businesses have closed down due to harsh business environment. True or false?
True.
So where will they? What's it called now? Ordinary power. Power drove people out of business in this country.
It's still bad. We're coming.
Coming
to that one, We're coming to that one.
So what are you talking? These things are just on paper. In reality, there is nothing. Because look, before you can talk of such a project, there must be superstructure that will power it. You don't just go come and make a statement and all that. I am telling you that let them push out their first graduate in that Leap Academy, and let's see what will happen to them in the next 1 year, whether their business will be sustained, because there is no operational environment for such things here. I am telling you, where is the money, the loan? Even if you collect the loan, inflation will take it away. And 6 months down the line, your business will collapse. You close shop. So these other 7.2 million people that close their business and left, you mean they don't know what they are doing, Abi? No, they don't. They didn't want the business to succeed. It is you now that they are going to train in Tinubu's academy that will now come and perform the magic. Are you serious?
Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what you think about the video I just played, go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go through the comment section, and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move.